everybody. Excuse my throat. I'm going to try doing this family one. Oh, excuse me, I've got a frog in the throat. What I'm doing, as you can see, I've started putting silver foil around. Don't really want it in here into the bottom. I want it up on the sides more than anything. And then what I'm planning on doing is a little experiment. I'm going to fill it halfway, and I'm either going to drop blue ink in and then the white on top to make it drop, but not cover the whole surface, so it's bits and pieces. And then I'm thinking maybe I might put lights in it. If not, then I'm going to, the second half, it will be drop the ink in first and then the resin on top to see what happens where you've got it going up and down. So actually you'll be dropping the ink first to see how it goes upwards, and then it will be the second one, we'll be dropping it on the top to see how it goes downwards. But I won't, the second layer I won't fill it right up, because obviously when you're doing the dropping of the ink, it usually leaves a bit of a film. So then I'll leave it a little tiny bit on top so I can just put a coat on top of it to seal it all in, and then that will be it. So I'm in two minds whether to put lights in, but I want to put this all around the edge first, this silver, because I've seen, I can't remember who it was, but somebody on YouTube done some coasters and they were silver and blue, and I think it looks stunning, absolutely stunning together. So I thought if I do the outside of the wording with the silver and then the blue in the middle. So I don't know how this is going to turn out. So all I've been doing is slowly, I will get a cotton bud and pick all these little bits up and get rid of them. Slowly I've put some paper in here, hoping to split it up a bit, because obviously on that it's just going to fly out everywhere, and it's just putting it on, and then with my brush sort of like breaking it so it's not a big clump. You've got, like, I don't know if you can see this bit here, can you see that? I think you can see that. It was one complete sheet, and I basically put the brush in there and broke it up so it doesn't look like it's a whole solid sheet, because I don't want solid, I want bits, I want flakes. So on my table I have got, you can't see it, but I've got lots of little bits that have flown out, and I will just put them in gradually. I won't waste it, it will go in. Basically I will just put it on and get my brush and tap it down. I have sprayed this with mould release already. Whether or not that's going to help or that's going to hinder, I really don't know. It might hinder, it might not let the stuff stick to the sides properly. Maybe that's why it's all falling to the middle, I don't know. But this is what I'm going to do. Excuse my head. Let's see if it got in the way, I'm not sure if it did. But this is basically what I'm doing. So I shall, you don't want to see me just sitting there putting bits on and then brushing it in, but you can see the basis of what I'm doing. So once I've done this, I will come back and I'll show you the next step I'm doing. So see you soon, bye. Right, okay, sorry if you're a bit wobbly there. Okay, so what I've done, I've turned my light on so you can see a bit better, is put silver foil all round, broken it all up because I don't want it solid. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I've got this alcohol ink, navy blue by Sig Wong. Bought it off of Amazon ages and ages ago. I think this is one of my first sets I've ever used. So what I'm going to do, I haven't bothered cleaning out the bottom because I thought it might add to the effect. So all I'm doing is gonna drop this in like so. Make sure I get all the little nookie and crannies. Okay, like so. I'll leave that there for the next bit. So I live in the UK, and for some reason I've been using Custom Craft Ultimate casting resin. Okay, and for some reason it's gone crystallised. So before I could even start, I had to uncrystallise the resin. Then I had to mix it, and then I still had to put it in hot water again to get it clear. So all I'm going to do is this. From a bit of height, just drizzle it in. Oops, try not to go over the top, Sandra. Bit hard when you're doing it with this great big thing. Maybe I should have decanted some. Okay, so put some more in. Didn't really want it, maybe I put a bit too much in because I didn't want a solid warp colour. Let's see. Add more resin. Okay. I'm going to leave that. I have still got some more. I made up 300 of part A and 75 of part B, because it's 100 to 50 ratio. Ooh, that makes it look weird, doesn't it? That's good, like that. So that's that one. Gonna leave that. I'm going to put that to one side, and I'm going to let that settle how it wants to, and then I'll come back with the next part of it. And I've just realised family is upside down for me. Never mind. So I'll be back when this lot has cured. See you soon. Oh, no, I won't, because I can't get the glove thing off. Bye. Right, changed my mind slightly on what I was doing. I put too much ink in to begin with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap this around my X-Acto knife. I'm going to move that out of the way for a minute. Take it off without cutting yourself. And then what I want to try and do is, let's move this up just a fraction. What I want to try and do is put a bit of UV resin on here, if you let me. Okay, UV resin I'm using is J. Diction. Oops, it's just dropped off. So if I put that down into there, and then that there, and put me light on it. I don't think this light's very strong, so I'm going to have to leave it a little bit. No, it's not doing it, I don't think. Doing it? Hooray! Yep, it has. Big bubble there as well, look. to make sure it is all cured off. Okay, so what I'm going to do, now most people will go from that end, wind it all round to get to that end. But I wondered if I put that there, stretched it a little, go, it might not work. Oh my luck. Oh look, it come undone. Oh poo. I was just about to say no, my luck, it won't work. Let's try that again. Get more resin. Stick it in the resin. It's a shame they've all got like little bits in the middle and it's not got something that you can put the whole thing round out the outside. You know what I mean? I know what I mean. As long as I know what I mean, I don't care. Right, this side. Looks like a bigger block on it this time. Right, let's try again. So what I want to try and do is go from the, that looks like the middle near enough, doesn't it? So go from there. So that look like the middle. That's what I was thinking. Go from there, from there. There. Not going to work, I don't think. Right, I've got that much that way, that much that way. Yeah, it might work. It's not going to work, is it? Oh well. I should take it apart if I can. Now I've got a good blob of bloody thing on it. Okay, we'll do it this way instead. Down here. Good. Never do I get anything right. It's all twisted up. Oh. Okay. I got straight bits, I got round bits. Okay, so that's going to have to come up that way as well. That can fit in there. And that can fit there. I'll just bloody do it. Stretch it like that. Bugger it. I don't know. I don't know. I want that bit in there, so definitely want that in there. Definitely. I don't really want it up against that side. Let's transfer you over there. Over there. Yeah, over there. Over there. No, in the middle. I want it in the middle. Let's have it in the middle. Oh my dilly days. My dilly days. That'll do. Okay, come on. That's nearly done. I'll have a slurp of my juice. Okay, so that is done. So then I'm going to bring that one into here. So leave a dollop. Don't you run over. Shut up! Stop me, girl. It's me. Honestly, it's empty. No, shush. Don't think you can see what I'm doing properly. Basically, can't move at the moment. I need a stronger UV torch. I've got the lamp, but I suppose I could do it with the lamp. So all I'm doing basically is gradually going around and putting some UV glue on the wires to hold them in place, because they keep going for wanders and I don't like them going for wanders. You just turn the lights on and you can see exactly where you're putting them then. I don't think this is going to work out very well now. not now I've turned around and joined them together. Okay, over here. Like, if I could keep the wire as small as possible so then it doesn't show up so much the next other side, I hope. Okay, that's done. My resin is getting very hot, so I'm going to have to hurry up a bit. That's what it looks like this side, where it's all glued in. That's what it's going to look like the other side with the twinkles. So I'll turn that off now. Just don't need that on. Okay, so I'll put my gloves back on. If my hands are sticky as anything. I can't do the lights like that without putting with gloves on. And it goes everywhere. I can't do it very well, so I'm naughty and I take my gloves off. But don't you do it. If you use UV or normal resin, you're supposed to wear a mask, gloves. Can you see a bit? Oh no, oh yeah. Does that make it look a bit brighter? That's for me. Oh, I can see. Right, so with this, I'm just going to pour it in. It has definitely got warm. I'm just going to pour this all the way over. Okay, got some left over, that's fine. Okay, so I shall put that to the side somehow, like that, that will do. Right, so with my blue, I'm going to do sapphire blue. I'm just going to drop it in. I don't know what it's going to look like. As I said, I've changed my direction on what we was doing. Don't want any wires showing. Okay, so that looks like it's fine. Okay. And I should get my, where it's gone. Where have you gone, my little one? Where have you gone? On my Pinata white. Just the Pinata white, that's all it is. Ooh, if I can get it open. And all I'm going to do is just drop it in just a few spots. Like that. And then with my little magic stick, basically it's a, oh I can't think what it's called now. Yeah, it's one of them with brush on the end. I know I'm supposed to leave it to let it settle and whatnot, but I'm just gonna give it a swirly whirly now. My resin's got hot. And I'm going to leave it as that. Right, that's quite pretty, that is. It'd be nice if it stayed that way. Right, I shall see you when it's unmobbed in time. Bye.